Wednesday the 8th of April, let's have a quick look through at the forecast. This is today, no great prospects in my neck of the woods. I've got other stuff to do anyway. We'll do a quick correlation to RASP as well. So that's what RASP thinks of the day. That's what RASP thinks of Thursday. UKV Thermals doesn't think it's quite as promising. There's no opportunities anywhere near me. But Friday's improved markedly compared to the forecast as it was yesterday. RASP also think it's a good day, but please be wary of the actual time of this forecast, which is very old. It's from, 1648 yesterday. RASP also thinks it'll be half decent on Saturday. And that's UKV view for Saturday. I think there is some possibilities there in the North Dales if we look at clouds there. Nothing immediately jumps out on Sunday. And RASP agrees. RASP thinks next Monday is going to be a good day. Not sure what the wind is. Oh, and the wind in some parts of the country is reasonable. In fact, in all parts of the country it's reasonable. But it's just beyond the UKV's planning forecast, so we've got no view. I could just switch model and see what ECM thinks. Well, ECM thinks it's going to be very cloudy. Back to Friday. So this is the surface wind at 11 on Friday. By 12, that lighting variable has just become more consistent southerly. Still launchable. Might be a bit breezy towards the southwest and South Wales. At altitude, set it to 3000. Midday, it's the same. Basically becomes a consolidated southerly. Reasonably breezy, so there'll be some distance to be had. It's picking up, strengthening at 6 o'clock. Ooh, now that is breezy. 6 o'clock, it's 60 kilometres an hour, so we need to be very wary of that. Let's just look what it's at surface at 6. That's actually not too bad, depending on where you go, where you end up. So in this wind direction, you basically want to start as far south as you can, like Milk Hill, or one of those sites going north. Now I'm not going to go down there. Or if you're in the north of the country, you start north of Manchester, Leeds, Bradford, because then you've got a clear run. Or we could start from Rutland and go up the east coast. So it's the usual options to be considered: Rutland, Derbyshire, Pennines and Dales. Parlick at midday, you've got 80%, 81% cloud cover, cumulus base of 1650, which is very high for Parlick, but an OD base of 1886. Up in the North Dales, Stags Fell, for example, same cumulus cloud base and same OD, but less cloud and stronger thermal updrafts, 3.5 meters a second. This is the cloud cover at 2, which is fairly pervasive, which is consistently shown on the thermal forecast as well. Just drilling into the clouds a little bit more. This is overall clouds. This is the high clouds, and you can see it's thicker south of the M62 effectively, and there's similar in the medium layer. The low clouds are thinner. There's a good correlation between that high cloud and the thermal forecast. Let's see how that high cloud progresses. So by 2 o'clock it's pushed quite a long way north, which is matched by the thermal forecast as well, showing it's degraded to the north. The forecast is at 3-hour intervals this far out, so as we get closer we might find the actual rate of progression and whether we can get a decent flight in. But for now, we'll just flag up Friday as a possibility and hope it develops in the right way.